Yes, this is 4.1. No, the session, not the last session, sorry. In your non-fiction, the first lesson of your confluence, we have 4.1, artificial intelligence. In that, we have AI and literature, The Muse and the Machine by John Thornhall. Most probably, what they'll do is they'll ask you the question with the name of the author. What does John Thornhall try to say in this lesson, The Muse in the Machine? So, like, you should be remembering what is he trying to say about this particular artificial intelligence in this lesson. And being computer science students or BSc students, you should be rightly knowing like what you're supposed to do with this technology, how this technology must be used, what sort of the pluses and the minuses you have with this machine. That is all which he refers here in this lesson for you. And the best portion for you to learn for the exam is this would do as a beginner. Like, you can talk something about the author over here, and because see, you don't have essay questions, you only have 5 mark questions. Okay, you don't sit and write any essays. Please, even if it is a sort of essay, as I don't think so there'll be any essay form of question asked for you, because the highest marks awarded for you in any part of sections is only 5 marks. 5 and a 5, 5 and a 5, 5 and a 5, 5 and a 5. That is how the breakup is. So for a 5 marks, you can with this intelligence, artificial intelligence, is about the author. You can talk about the author, and then you can talk about the text. Read this part and this part very nicely, so that like you can easily write that in little information from inside your text if you learn. See, good thing is, please learn your book. I'm telling you again and again, please learn your book. Follow some extra information which has been given by your teachers in the class. So all that will really help you to put up to great marks in your English paper. Okay. So this is like about the author. You can read about Tonal is a London-based writer who works in innovation, editor for the Financial Times. He writes regularly on the impact of technology in a critical manner. So about technology we are talking. This is the real source of the literary part now. You know very well where technology is grown and what is there if we are not learning it. What will happen to us if we are not knowing it? That is the reason this kind of a non-fiction part which is helpful for you is added in your uh, regulations. Now, Thorne is also founder of the FT 125 forum, training hub for senior business executives on related topics. His podcast Tectonic is popular, where he discusses a multitude of topics on technology. So you can even go to website and find all this on his podcast. Okay, so this is all about John Thornhill, and now you can see about the text. Very important. See, you just have to read this. You get the gist of the text. This essay is a thought-provoking piece of writing that makes us wonder what the future might be like and whether humans will actually be a part of it. Where a few years ago we were just entering into the age of smartphones, today we are at the stage where they have almost become unnecessary for the survival in this technological age. There is no doubt that artificial intelligence has been very useful and will continue to make life easier for us, especially if we create ultra intelligent robots. While responsible usage of technology can solve a lot of our problems, we have to ask ourselves about the direction our dependence on it is taking us. So, are we very much dependent on it or are we not? This is the question raised by Thornhill. And you see, he's talking about all the pluses and the minuses in this whole lesson, whole little essay, little write up which he has written for you. In the small particular writing, he talks about, he tries to give you lot of examples. So you just read them and you try to quote them when you are writing your essay. You can quote the example which the fellow writer has tried to quote in the lesson. See, this your book you have, so you try to read your book, underline the important examples which he is trying to give for you in your essay, and you can write your answer. See, you try to learn this, and see to adding up some important points from this text. So easily your essay gets, it's not essay, sorry, again and again I'm telling you, this is a paragraph question which they're going to ask you. So this part of the answer being read nicely by you is going to help you. Okay, and a lot of examples. Read your lesson and you can note your examples which he is trying to give for you. So this is what in detail I would be posting it. If you want really in detail, I will be posting the lesson. I know your teachers would have told you about that part of learning. So from them you can learn this. At the same point, this also is going to help you. This is a just, I'm just giving you clues, so this clue will help you out, okay, about what he is trying to say in this particular lesson. And when you come to your comprehension check corner, you could see literature contains. The first point is literature. Second one, you can give them IBM's Deep Blue Counter beat the greatest chess player of all time, Gary Kasparov. Then who is the founder of Google DeepMind? It is Demis Hassabis. And which TV series film? It is Doctor Who. And Lovelock was originator of the Gaia. Okay, so these are the 5 answers. And actually, when you read your lesson fully, you can get all these answers. But you know very well, this essay is only talking about artificial intelligence. So the references which he makes alone, you try to learn and keep that would do. And when you come to the writing skills, you have blog. Because of artificial intelligence, we have blog writing in your part B part. And here you could see a blog. What is a blog? Is a short web blog, regularly updated web blogs. Blogs usually have a chronological order, news to the world. Many of you would be bloggers here who are listening to me. I'm so happy that I'm getting comments also with regards to blog writings. So this is like, it has to contain a particular topic. It has to talk about a particular topic related. Like if suppose you want to talk about sports. In sports, you can talk about many issues. Like you can talk about the personal life of some sports player. You can talk about some sport event that is going to happen or that has happened. So anything related to the topic. So if a blog means it should only talk about that particular topic, but related to that particular topic, you should keep on be posting things. This is what is all about your blog writing. So in your exam, we're going to ask you some questions. We have some examples given for you. You can learn them also and keep. Okay, and see, it is a travel blog. These are trying to give you over here about Tottapetta Peak. Then about Ooty Lake, tea plantations, all this they have said. You can learn all this and keep for your blogs. And here write a blog entry in about 250 words, an activity of your own that you have done recently. So any activity which you have done in your school, in your colleges, you would have done some NSS or NCCs or some entrepreneur work or some clubs or some cultural clubs, anything. So what you do is put all those points together one by one, and frame your answer for this 250 to 300 words. Again, I'm telling you, it is going to be for 5 marks, fine. Otherwise, your 6th question will be of any sort. Might be blog entries will come there. For your 6th question, with one answer carries 10 marks. There, you should be ready to write it in the form of an essay. So many points put together in your 10-mark essay. Okay. Next, when we come here, we talk about sample tweeting. So about sample tweeting is there. So again, I'm telling you, your book is your guide. Go through all your book's answers, and you can see the sample of John Thornhill's AI literature's tweets. And then they've given you one question. Review of the article through a tweet. Remember, it cannot be moved. So any review you can make through. After reading a tweet, you can make reviews of it. So that you can write. This in all you can expect in 10-mark questions. Okay, see, this is all in your hands. You can just go into any of the social media, read any tweets, keep them ready, so that you can make an article on it and you can write it for your exam. The very simple and easy things which you can make. So now we come to creating vlog. So what is this blog? Blog is write up, vlog is a video thing. That is all is the difference. So how you visually represent the elements on the screens, this is what is called blogging. So you become a blogger, otherwise a blogger. So this is a difference between in 2 marks they might even ask you what is blogging and what is blogging. So blogging is you write up, but vlogging is you be a video person. You make everything in video format. Instead of putting it into the word forms, you put it in the video form. So this is what is called vlogging. And vlogs, if you want to make some questions also, they have asked you how you make vlogs during your lockdown period. So you can make vlogs. How you put it in your writing in the answer paper is you have to draw scene by scene. So that is what is called video. So you know that camera thing, you put it in the boxes and you can draw them nicely. That is called creating your vlogs. So very easy and simple parts covered in your AI and literature. Okay, so the first thing is all about technology, and when we talk about technology, we are talking about tweets, we are talking about blogs, we are talking about vlogs. Okay, and you have some beautiful you have some beautiful answers also, I mean examples also given. Learn them and keep. And what about Thornhill's writing? You, as I told you, you can read something about the text and add some points as examples which he uses in the book. Okay, so from that book add some beautiful points and make your answers ready for your exams. So this is actually on your own also you can write. It's not that you should only represent what Thornhill is trying to make. Even own answers as such, when you have some mythological, Greek mythological ancient content writing, where you can address them. You can see he has addressed here about Pygmalion, and he has addressed about popularizing the word robot, and then he has written about the BBC, review in the BBC, and you can see the memoir. So all this you can address in your answer paper. Okay, he is just trying to compare things, how this robotic things have grown, how this technology have grown. This is